Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome one more time to DeFi Daily. Today, guys, we bring you a very interesting video because we got with us our friend Drake. Hey, Drake, how are you?
I'm awesome, man. Fantastic to be here and honored to be on the channel. Double D. Gonna break down Cosmos ecosystem with you guys, and just honored to be on the channel with you guys.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to be covering different strategies in the Cosmos ecosystem. I think Drake is going to be showing us some of the projects that he has invested personally in. So I'm really looking forward to this.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna start with Osmosis. I like Osmosis the best for several different reasons, but let me go ahead and tell you guys the story of Osmosis. So when I first was playing around with Cosmos, I was the type of guy, well, actually, when I got into Cosmos, I was the type of guy who was just buying altcoins and flipping them. And I would keep my coins on exchanges. What was pretty interesting, though, was I think it was Jay Kwan that tweeted and said, hey, you need to get your tokens off exchanges. So what I did was I threw some into Kepler in the wallet. I went through all the steps and I basically figured out how to get the tokens on the wallet. And yeah, I understand. I feel the pain. It took a bit of steps, but I understand how to take custody of tokens. So now I got custody of my tokens and this is all great and all, but I didn't stake the coins because I was just afraid of the 21-day lockup. Now, if I didn't stake those coins, or if I did stake those coins, I would have gotten the Juno airdrop. So Juno right here, this is about a $16 or $17 coin right now. You would have gotten them 1-to-1. So say, for example, you staked 100 Cosmos, which really isn't a crazy amount of money. Back in the day, I remember getting that coin around $4 or $5. If you factor in 100 Cosmos or 100 Atom tokens, that's $500. You would have gotten an airdrop of 17 Gs for Juno. And that's just for staking. I call Cosmos the airdrop father. Stargaze, also an airdrop. Chihuahua, also an airdrop. Bitsong, also an airdrop. Condex, also an airdrop. Dig and Desmos, also airdrops. And same with Lump. Most of these tokens on Cosmos are airdrops. And the way you get most of them are first, delegating your tokens, as in staking them. So if you see here, these obviously are non-zero validators because we're on Osmosis, but you probably want to delegate to someone like this, someone like this, someone like this. They've already announced airdrops for those. And the reason why I just mentioned these three right here, because their projects in general are actually building on the Cosmos ecosystem. And they're wanting to reward those who support them. If you look into these validators, look for ones that are actually doing something in the Cosmos ecosystem. If you don't know, click on the protocol itself. I think it's in manage. Yeah. So it'll take you over to Stakefish and it'll tell you about them and what they do. So let's go back to Osmosis and explain why this is important. And this is the first farm I say to start with. It has 0 gas fees. So if I go to the assets that I have, right now I have a little bit of Cosmos. I got some Luna. I just have a little bit of tokens and I can literally go and swap any of these tokens. I can go get some Osmo and hit swap and the gas fees are, to no surprise, 0. If we go to the Cosmos and Osmo pool, this is paying 91% APR. Now, what's interesting is it's APR. APY, if you compound this every single day, your APY is going to be sitting at 200%.
What is great is that there's no fees, right? So all that auto compounding is going to be done without a fee cost.
Yep, no fees. It's amazing. I'll give an example. With the Osmo token, I started with 400 and something. And now I have staked, I have about 600. And then my LPs, I have about 1,000 Osmo.
Wow.
Just from compounding. And this all started from an airdrop. I've been doing this since, what was the airdrop? June, July? I don't know, whatever it was. And I've just been compounding every single day. So it's literally free money that is just compounding. I go to explain, not to brag like, hey, look, I got a big bag. It's just a big bag of Osmo. It's worth nothing. You don't have anything until you sell. So I go to explain that to show you guys like, look, this is the power of compounding. Take advantage of these APRs. A lot of people are like, should I buy Cosmos? Should I buy Juno? Should I buy, I don't know, Region? Should I buy Iris? Should I buy crypto.com? Well, how about you just start with Osmosis and then pick any of these pools that you want, sell 50% of the Osmo into one of these pools, earn the rewards, and call it a day.
I really like that view, Drake. And I think it's very important that people, through these type of examples, they understand the power of compound interest, right? Because like you said, at the end, it's a matter of time, but your bucks are going to be growing and growing and growing. And then the most important thing is to invest in a project that you have faith in, right? That you think it has strong fundamentals, because at the end, in my opinion, this should be a long-term investment.
Yeah, plus one to that. And I'm not even done with Osmo. We didn't even show you the surprise pools. Check this out. You see these surprise pools right here? These are external incentives. So right now, Juno has this going on. Juno, Tick, BCNA. I can't remember which one that is. Luna's got one going on. USD Osmo. So basically, you're going to get Osmo rewards and you're going to get Luna rewards in this pool. So right now, I'm in the Luna Osmo and the Juno Osmo. I'm getting paid Juno every single day. I'm getting paid Osmo every single day. I'm getting paid Luna every single day. I'm also getting paid Stars. Stars is right here. And I'm also getting paid Chihuahua. I have some of that too. And it's great. It's just extra money. I mean, it's literally free money compounding on each other.
I love it. I really like the fact that you cover these pools, because to be honest, I didn't know these ones. This is amazing, Drake. I really, really like, and I think it's great for people just to understand what is the power of the compound interest. And most importantly, without gas fees, guys, remember, no gas fees.
Yeah, zero gas fees. So this is like the on-ramp for people, so they can actually play around in the Cosmos ecosystem and actually use this stuff. So I think it's super important. JunoSwap, Alpha Leak, they're giving out an airdrop for people who are using staking their LPs, staking Juno, staking Cosmos, and using Osmosis, as well as providing liquidity early on JunoSwap. These rewards are going to be going soon. So keep this on your radar, guys. Make sure you guys check out JunoSwap. Not financial advice, but they're going to have an airdrop here. JunoSwap's built on Juno. Make sure you guys get yourselves some Juno. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm going over all these projects. I'm not telling you guys to ape in or use any of these projects at all. I'm just showing you what is out here. Recently on Twitter, people were like, oh, I take what you say as financial advice. I'm showing you guys strategies. This is not financial advice. In fact, I lose tons of money. So if you follow what I do, you're going to lose all of your money. This is just something that you guys can use and look at different strategies and build your own. Just make sure you guys understand the risks. So I just want to make that disclaimer out there.
Absolutely. I think that's super important to mention, Ray, because I see a lot of people creating content in YouTube speaking about the rewards, but they forget to mention that there is a huge risk. So that's something that I always like to remind to the people that watch my channel that, hey, guys, this is a risky market. APYs are amazing, but there is also huge risk. So just take that into consideration before aping in. So this is Kava, right? I mean, I've been listening a lot about Kava. Actually, I think I bought Kava like 1.5 years ago when there was, there wasn't even, the ecosystem wasn't even built. The price was already quite high, to be honest. But I think it's a project that has a lot of future.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love Kava, especially what's going on with USDX. And I know we're going to go ahead and say it. Abracadabra mem, I see a great memening upon us where a bunch of people are going to be leaving mem and looking for other stables. USDX is, this stable does look off peg right now. And yeah, it is off peg. It has the same mechanics as Abracadabra. People aren't incentivized to really hold this token. They actually get paid rewards, and I'm going to break that down here so you guys can see what's going on. But right now they have a surge program going on. This is where you're actually getting paid 45% just for supplying some Cosmos. Now there's different strategies involved with this, but I can show you one that works really well for me. There's actually two options. One, you can simply buy USDX since it's 96 cents. It's actually trading underpriced as a stable coin. You can actually import some BUSD, or you can even import BNB or BTCB. You can import any of these tokens. So like if you hit supply, you just have to get these tokens onto the Kava platform. Me personally, the easiest way for me to get on Kava was getting some Kava and then going about KAVA Swap. So you can import Kava here and say you buy it on an exchange or whatever, instantly swap it to a stable coin. Me personally, this is the easiest way to get to it. So you literally go from, let's say 0.75 Kava, whatever, into some USDX, and now you got some stable coins. Now what you do is you can take this USDX that you got, you can either stake this or you can swap your USDX to BUSD. So it's a different stable coin. But USDX, what you can do is you can supply here and get paid 36% APY paid in Kava and hard rewards.
Wow, 36% on a stable coin, guys.
It is on a stable coin, but keep in mind the tokens are locked for a year. But me personally, I'm bullish on Kava. So I'm fine with having my Kava tokens locked up because I can stake them. Now, what's interesting is I've been constantly taking the USDX and Kava rewards that I get, staking them. And now those stake tokens have gotten big enough to where they pay me out liquid Kava. This liquid Kava I can sell instantly. So this is able to hedge my position to where I have a bunch of locked Kava because I'm bullish Kava. And I can, if I want to lock in some profits from my staking rewards, I'm saving those on the side. That way, whenever I do want to sell some, I can sell some and lock in the profits. So that is something interesting to keep in mind, that this token, even though it is locked, you can still stake it for staking rewards, which are paying you like 30%. So technically you are getting about 30% on your stables.
That's great. I didn't know that as well. So that's super interesting to know. I'm just starting to invest in Kava. So I'm going to take this into consideration for my next strategy trade.
Yeah, if you guys are not used to the Kava platform, I would recommend downloading Kava Cosmos Station on your phone and then trying with like a small amount of money until you fully understand this. Because you can even get a little more intense with this, because I can deposit my USDX. This is a built-in lending platform. So this is really cool. I'm going to show you guys a strategy now. So the strategy is you can deposit USDX, earn 36%, borrow at 0.85%, redeposit, and repeat the process. Rinse and repeat. Now, Cosmos right here, this just started. Me, what I'm doing with this is I'm borrowing some Atom, and then I'm redepositing and borrowing some more and redepositing, because it's the same token.
I think it's a super interesting strategy. I really like this type of loops, and especially when you do it with the same coin, so that you can avoid that risk of, any change of price. And what I really like here as well, I mean, and this is for people that are a little bit more new into DeFi, the fact that because you are using one single asset, so this is not an LP, you're free of impermanent loss risk. So that's also something to take into consideration, Drake.
Oh, I got some hard tokens to claim. Let's get these. I'll show you guys. See, look, I just got a bonus. Wow. Oh, okay. So see, this is how it looks. So I can do a 1 month, I can claim this, or I can do a 12 month. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit claim. Hopefully it's no gas fees. Let's go.
That's amazing. Right. And this was not prepared, guys. This was not prepared. This is just showing you how there's all these rewards and incentives in Kava, which I think it's amazing. Okay. So you can guide me here in Sifchain, because it's the first time that I'm using it, Drake.
Oh, snap. So if you guys go to your balances right there, this is the same exact layout as you have over on Osmosis. You can import any of the tokens that you want. These are like Cosmos, that's on Cosmos. So it's going to connect to your Kepler, and it's going to, you just connect that, and it's going to bring your Kepler on the screen. And as you can see here on the left-hand side, you got like 13 or 14 different wallets on there. There's literally that many wallets that are integrated on Sifchain. So you can import any balance you want, and it's seamless. So like there's 14 different chains literally running on this. And most of them, or a lot of them, are built on Ethereum. So this even interacts with your MetaMask. But you can literally import and export. So you can cash in, cash out, whatever you want to call it, directly on Sifchain. So this is basically where you can get your balances. I see a ROWAN faucet faucet right at the bottom. You can click that, and this will take you to their faucet. You can actually enter your address, and you can actually tweet, and you can get some ROWAN there. But basically the ROWAN, this is going to be listed on Osmosis, and they're going to have some APRs for that as well. So it's a bit of an alpha leak. You kind of have to look into the governance process to see what's going on with that. But I think we're going to see a couple of people coming into Sifchain. because if you go to the rewards, you can see some of these are paying 300% APR. And they did the calculations for you. That comes out to about 1,700% APY. These are paid out once a week. So their epoch is every Tuesday. And you'll just get a huge bag of SIF tokens. These you can recompound into any of the pools by simply going to that drop-down arrow, like click any of them you want. You can do Atom, Ronin, any of them. Just click one.
I like Luna.
And yeah, Luna. See, you just click add liquidity. And what's interesting is you don't have to have a bunch of Luna on here, or you don't have to swap for it. There's a tab at the very top that says pool equally. Click that, and that will pool it unequally. So like when that is turned off, you can put in 1,000 Ronin or 500 Ronin, whatever you want to put in, and it will sell 50% for you. So it'll automatically sell that for you. And if you go back to the main screen, there are arbitrage opportunities because nobody really uses Sifchain. Right now, there's a 15 or 0.15% ARB. So you can get Luna cheaper on Sifchain than you can on other dexes right now. This is based on CoinGecko prices. But if you scroll down, there are some tokens that have lower liquidity on Sifchain. Like look at Frax. Yeah, right here, not Frax, FXS. A little bit lower. Oh yeah, that works too. This one usually sells for way lower. Oh yeah, look, see, this is selling like 22 bucks right now on Sifchain. You can get this 29% off.
Wow.
So I mean, you can get 29% off on a token because it's not really being traded much here. That's mainly on Sifchain. I think we're going to see a lot more people jumping in on Sifchain because Osmosis obviously getting the listing, and it'll get more exposure that way. They have already enabled Luna. So a lot of people are going to be coming from Luna, in my opinion. I think they're given dual incentives soon for that. I still think that is yet to be confirmed. I believe that's just a proposal. So time will tell what happens on that. If you guys don't understand how Sifchain works, basically it's a omni pool. All these tokens are paired to the Ronin token. So it has best liquidity because ETH, USDC, your Cosmos token or Atom, your Luna, Juno, they're all paired to the same token. Since everything is paired to the SIF token, you literally go from, let's say, for example, the Rally token into Rune. All we have to do is go from Rally to Rune because they're all paired on the same. Because I'm swapping Rally to SIF and then SIF straight to Rune. There's no slippage.
I think this has a huge potential. And I think people should understand about the power of what you mentioned at the beginning, right? I mean, the amount of wallets that we can connect here. I mean, the fact that, look at these guys, you can bridge directly. I mean, you got your money in your Terra Station wallet, and then you can put it directly into this protocol. You can move it from your Ethereum MetaMask wallet directly into here, or from Osmosis, like we saw before. So I think that kind of cross-chain interoperability is what will make this type of project successful, Drake.
Plus one to that, I agree. That's why I love Sifchain. So the next one I want to talk to you guys about, we'll do short ones, is Anchor Protocol. So now I like Anchor Protocol for several different reasons, but the main one is the ability to be able to leverage your Ethereum or your Luna tokens and earn a yield on them. Right now, they are not paying you to borrow. You're actually paying to borrow. But what's interesting to understand is, sure, this is negative 2% right here, but you can actually take the UST, the stablecoin that you borrow, and you can come over to the earn page and you can earn 19%. So what's 19% minus 2? Well, that means you're a net positive 17%. So you're technically still getting paid to borrow. A lot of people don't understand that, so they're scared to borrow, but you're still getting paid to borrow. Now, this is important because there's a lot of people who are uber bullish on Ethereum, and they're like, bro, I'm going to lock up my Ethereum in the staking contract, and I'm happy with earning nothing. Well, Luna says, come on now, there's another way. We're DeFi centric, and we think there's a better way. So you can actually come over here with your ETH and you can borrow against it. And you can take these tokens and bring them wherever you want. You can take them like we just showed you on Sifchain. You can take them to Osmosis. I'm sure you can earn more than a 2% APR. If you can't, I don't know where you're looking. If you want, just give it to a centralized, actually don't do that, but centralized exchanges or like centralized entities like Celsius, they'll pay you more than 8% for your stable coins. So if they're paying you 8% for stable coins, I think you're missing out on something. As we just showed you, there are several different APRs you guys can participate with. But I like Anchor because you're able to do that. And you can also participate in liquidations with Kajura. I'm not going to go into that one because I think this is going to be a little bit for newer users. It gets a little more complicated understanding liquidations. But you can simply, if you want to get complicated, you can come over here, deposit ETH, borrow the stable coin. You can go to this earn tab and deposit it here and just call it a day. Now, if you want to get uber complex and have a lot of fun, you can deposit your ETH, borrow some stables, take those stables, deposit over here. You're now earning, we'll call it 17%. You can come over to Mirror Protocol and you can come over here and farm. When you do a short farm, you can use AUST as collateral. Using AUST, I'm still earning my yield on AUST, and now I can come over here and short farm. Do you remember what the APRs were for short farming were? Well, you can see I can get paid 5%. That's nothing crazy. But this one's 21%. So I'm still getting paid the 19% with stable coins. Now I'm getting paid the 21% for short farming, or 19, or whichever pool I pick. And then the mirror tokens I get, I can then come over and stake the mirror tokens. So you basically get, let's sum it up again, go over it. You get paid 17%, because remember, we're paying 2% for stables. Coming over here, short farm, 21%. And then we're staking our mirror, and then we're earning an additional 10 to 15% for staking. So it's just free money. Or you can just simply sell it, sell the mirror tokens, pay off your debt, and call it a day. Now, this doesn't go without any risk, because first you have liquidation risk right here on the borrow tab. If this the price of your token goes below it, you can get liquidated. And when you're farming with mirror, you're also going to have impermanent loss.
I think it's great. I think just to summarize for the people, basically you're putting your Ethereum or your Luna to work, right? You're going to be borrowing UST. You're going to be using your Ethereum and your Luna as collateral. You're earning a 17%. On top of that, you're earning 15% on a short position here in Mirror. And then whatever you want to do with your Mirror tokens, you can earn almost 40% on those USTs.
Yeah, no, it's a good yield. And keep in mind, though, I know a lot of people are like, oh, do you get a yield for B Luna and B ETH? No, when you lend these out, you don't get that yield. But if you are just holding this B Luna and B ETH, these are interest-bearing tokens. So if you go over to the B asset page, you can claim your rewards right here. So these will be all your rewards just for holding the B asset. So these actually are constantly earning you UST. So something for you guys to keep in mind. So if you want to earn these yields and lock them in, you can claim your rewards right here. So it's kind of cool.
Drake, thank you very much. I think there was a lot of amazing alpha that you just dropped in this video. I think a lot of information to digest. I'm actually going to look at the video a couple of times to learn a lot of new stuff. I hope people like the video. I hope you guys, if you have any question, feel free to drop your questions, your comments, and we will take time to answer them. But thank you very much, Drake. I think it was super helpful for the audience.
Oh, it's an honor to be here. And I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to talk to you guys' audience.
Thank you very much, Drake. Again, always learning from you. For everyone, make sure that you go check out Drake's channel. I'm going to leave the link to his channel in the description of this video. This guy knows a lot about DeFi. He has a lot of videos covering multiple ecosystems. So you're going to be able to learn about Phantom. You're going to be able to learn about Terra. You're going to be able to learn, like we did today, about Cosmos and the multiple projects in the Cosmos blockchain. You guys are going to be able to learn a lot. And as you guys know, knowledge is key in DeFi. Advantage of these amazing opportunities. Again, always remember there is a risk, so be very careful. Drake, once again, thank you very much. And I hope to see you soon again in DeFi Daily.
All right, Tempora. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.